like to talk to a very familiar face, our very own Kate Nagle, who has been covering the Hella
Nice
Pie.
to see you. Nice
So
to see
thanks
you.
for being here today.
It's great to be here.
So, Kate, you obviously have been covering TF Green has now broadened into international travel.
Yes.
You recently experienced this yourself.
We did.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, everyone knows the airport made a big announcement again this week with Frontier, but Norwegian Air is who we had the chance to experience firsthand last week. So I can kind of go through a little soup to nuts.
I want to know.
Evening flight out of Green direct to Dublin. Could not have been easier. I cannot say how easy it was to go to Green. We took an Uber from Providence, didn't even bother parking.
Perfect. Just get dropped off.
Went through, literally from the time we got through, went to Norwegian to the counter and then went through security. I don't know if maybe the mornings are a busier time at the airport than the evening, but this was about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Our flight was 9, so we had that mentality of we need to be there hours ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we got there probably about 6:30. Where any of the other gates are. So we were there so early. It was funny. We talked about we've never experienced the restaurants at the airport because usually when you go, you're kind of cutting the clothes.
You're rushing and you're like
on.
trying to take off your shoes.
We've got quite a bit of time. So went right in, got on the plane, brand new plane. Now they're 3x3s is what we had flown. Now I don't know the name of like the Boeing number. Maybe I should. But brand spanking new plane. Very streamlined. The seats, they're not those like kind of big bulky ones. They're more like they're just very streamlined. And flight was great. I mean, direct flight. I mean, not to have to go up to Boston.
That is awesome. I know. How many times have you had to schedule around either layovers or having to drive yourself all the way to Boston just to go somewhere like this? So that's really great for all of us.
So hopped right on the flight. Couple of things that folks should know, especially if they're business or if you're trying to do stuff on the plane. Brand new plane, but no plugs. So make sure everything's charged up and good to go. They do have Wi-Fi, but kind of
TVs.
TV. So they have TVs like the drop down ones like every few rows.
I see. Okay, but not JetBlue style with the
not right in front of you. So every few, and by full disclosure, I did sleep on the way over.
It's a nighttime flight though. That sounds kind of perfect. Was it comfortable?
Yeah, it was comfy. I was tired. I conked right out. So, I haven't flown internationally in about 10 years, so I don't know if other Wi-Fi is fantastic on the flight. They do have it, but they were showing movies. They have food. You can get meals, you can get drinks, so it's like the usual type of service. And then getting into Dublin, you're there in the morning and then taking off. But I'll tell you, coming back was just as easy.
That's awesome.
So heading over there, we really I can't even tell you. It didn't rain the entire time, and when we came back, it rained the morning we came back.
Amazing. It just waited. It waited for you.
It waited for us to leave. I'd like to say I was crying when we were leaving.
Please don't leave us.
But we talked to taxi drivers both coming and going from the airport in Dublin, and they said they were very cognizant of Norwegian having more flights coming in. Of course, they're like, more tourists. It's great. Really, really busy right now. And coming back, we did the pre-clearance in Dublin, so we did all that custom stuff over there, which went through the process, which is great because we were already there, given obviously that amount of time. So when we got to Green, just walked right through, walked to the baggage claim, and then hopped in another Uber and came home.
That sounds perfect. And so affordability, how would you rank the flight affordability from Providence direct to Dublin?
I think it costs just about the same to board our dog for the week.
Amazing.
As one of the tickets. I mean, the affordability, we kind of joked it was the price of dinner, but for several $100s for a round trip ticket, it was making it so much more affordable. Flights into obviously Dublin and Shannon, other airports, and Cork, and then in Edinburgh in Scotland as well. So kind of it changes the game. Giving folks, I hadn't gone international since 07, 08. So it was fun to go back to all the spots in Dublin to see them again. Hadn't been there for a while. Very bustling, cosmopolitan.
So fun.
A gazillion cranes in the sky. It was kind of like a little bit where we stayed was a little bit like the seaport in Boston. Like just right there. on the River Liffey, a little bit off. There was a canal, and just so much going on. And the weather was great. You know, it was funny. Came back here, it was all hot, and I was like,
I know. Yeah. Welcome back to the humidity.
do you think that you might maybe take a? You've got a lot on your plate.
I know, but I
so
have
much on
been
your plate.
Thinking about this so much, and you know, like you said, just for the convenience of being able to go direct from here and not have to go to some other location. You know, that's always part of your travel plan is like, okay, we have to get ourselves to Boston, or we have a layover and it's going to take all day just to travel, and that is a wasted day basically in your travel plan. So this definitely makes me think of maybe making a little plan here. Yeah,
I know when I came back, my folks were on the computer saying, "Oh, I see $99 flights to Shannon in October. We're gonna go."
Amazing.
It was a great experience. You know, that's kind of the experience. Again, it's a new plane. It's a streamlined plane, but it's not like you're heading on and they're not giving you anything. They had gluten-free offerings, which I appreciate.
Perfect.
Being celiac, gluten-free brownies and meal options as well. Great magazine. You know, I like to see what they offer. I mean, they're again very international. They fly all over, and the staff was great. You know, everything about it was just a great trip, great experience in Norwegian. So great getting in and out of green. I can't even say.
It's so easy, isn't it?
It was fun. It was great.
I love going right through.
It was, and it literally was right there.
Yeah. Any other hot destinations leaving from Green that you know of?
Destinations. Well, there's flights heading down to the Caribbean, Martinique. So many new flights. I mean, just keep checking in with Green and seeing where they're going. Again, another big announcement with Frontier this week, and I think part of it too is I know they want to see. Obviously, when they commit to a city, they like to see that tickets are going, so
right.
that, you know, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. If more people travel, then they're like, oh, we can do some more routes. So,
right.
But you know, it was again great to see this sort of in action and experience it firsthand. So hopefully I'll do it again.
I hope you get to do it again.